What's going on? It's a brother Jay, and I'm back again with another thought of the day, man. And my thought of the day is titled Z Accusation. Now, let me say from the rip, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a Jay-Z fan. No. But I don't have no hate on Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of the things that have been said about him, on past deeds, it's like a 50-50 deal. It depends on what the story is. You know what I'm saying? Some of them I believe, some of them I'm like, no, you got to come a little more evidence than this. You know, but this latest thing right now, or this bride coming out from nowhere, she's like, I don't know. I'm speculating she's probably between the age of 25 to 27 ish. You know what I'm saying? Is accusing him, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, and Diddy are both taking tag team, you know what I'm saying, having sex with her against her will. Okay? So I'm like, wait a minute, okay. So, you know what I'm saying? I said, well, I know Jay-Z fucked around with, you know what I'm saying, Foxy Brown when she was young and shit like that, but 13? So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, this can't be true. No, it can't be. So I say, you know what? Before I fucking prejudge this guy, let me look at the story. So I'm looking at the story, right? And the lady goes on to the interview on TV, but she hid her identity. You know what I'm saying? And she was saying, a friend of mine came and got her from some place in New Jersey or somewhere where I don't remember exactly where, because I could be wrong on that. Only thing I know was it was like maybe about, you know what I'm saying, almost 500 miles from the drive from wherever they was at to New York. So she can go to the VMA Awards to see her favorite stars. Now, this is the first red flag, you know what I'm saying, is that she's saying that her friend picked her up and dropped her off. Now, what friend do you know? I mean, come on, people, can we use common sense here? What person do you know that will go out their way, drive roughly, you know what I'm saying, hundreds of miles, just to drop you off somewhere and drive all the way back home? That's red flag number one, okay? So, red flag number two is, what 13-year-old you know that can get into an award show without being escorted by parents or an adult figure? That's red flag number two. You know what I'm saying? So then she proceeds to say that somewhere in the course of the night, I think she said that Diddy's driver approached her and was like, you know what I'm saying, oh, you're beautiful. You're you know what I'm saying? You're his type. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to leave and go over here and meet over here. But first, when you get in the car, I need you to sign the NDA agreement, which is what Dr. Umar stated on, which was that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, if she got picked up by the driver and was asked to sign the NDA agreement, the driver or whoever, you know what I'm saying, brought her must believe she's of age. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't have a minor sign a NDA, because that'd be invalid, because a minor cannot consent on anything, especially sexual. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that's a red flag, you know what I'm saying, but that's still like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So she's proceeding to say that, they take turns doing what they doing with her and shit like that, and somehow she got out the situation. She ran down the street and got on the payphone. I mean, broski. I mean, I don't know about you, but ever since 2005, I haven't seen too many payphones out on the street. But for argument's sake, let's say there was one. You know what I'm saying? She said that she called her father to come get her from the same way out location that she lives at, that the friend picked her up from. Her father came down, picked her up, and drove home. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say, you know what I'm saying, what happened? How'd you get here? How'd you get stuck here? You know what I'm saying? Did you go through anything, you know what I'm saying, fucked up or anything? Now, that lets me know. That lets me know that this girl is a white woman. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a racist dude. But let me tell you, black men do not drive hundreds of miles to get their daughter and not question them about how they got here, how they got stuck here, why your fucking outfit is disheveled in. Don't ask no questions at all. Man, get the fuck out of it. Man, come on, broski. Yeah, that's a white girl. Yeah, that's a white girl. You know what I'm saying? So, then after she did the interview and she said all these things right here, then another person approached her with follow-up questions, and then she finally, said, oh, well, I made mistakes and stuff like that. She didn't say specifically what mistakes she made. You know what I'm saying? But she's saying she made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But she's still holding on to the factor that these two cats, Jay-Z and Diddler, did what they did to her. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe this, cuz, man. I mean, I heard some things. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that sounds in their wheelhouse. But this is not sound like part of their wheelhouse. No. This is going against all logical sense. But I'm not surprised because everybody trying to get on the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, since R. Kelly got hit like this, you know what I'm saying, and Bill Cosby got hit like this, you know what I'm saying, Weinstein got hit like this, and now Diddler is getting hit like this. Let me see if I can get Jay-Z on the hook for this. Everybody's trying to get a handout, man. You know what I'm saying? And that just furtherly demonstrates the Gen Z situation, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers don't want to earn for what they get. They want to find any way to get you or somebody else to pay for their living. You know what I'm saying? So I saw this, I was like, wow. Ooh. But see, part of me is kind of wondering if it's not a bigger play. Because, see, Jay-Z knows, you know what I'm saying, he's next in line to get hit up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a federal case, you know what I'm saying, or a lawsuit or a civil suit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He knows he's next. You know what I'm saying? So, but when you throw out a false accusation, that kind of make everybody else doubt everybody else that come in back of her that will accuse you of something. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody from the jump street that jumps out, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, he did this and he did this, and you just find out that this person is like doing a sham or a grift or something like that, you know what I'm saying, then the next person who might have a valid case is going to be viewed like, oh, she's a grifter too, because remember the other broad? You know what I'm saying? She was a grifter. Now, I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, you got to weigh what's being said with the amount of common sense and evidence. You know what I'm saying? So in my conclusion, I want to say this. Even though I don't like Jay-Z, I really don't like him. And I'll probably go on one other day, you know what I'm saying, when I talk about hip-hop history on why I don't like him. But I respect him as a businessman, as a hip-hop artist, you know what I'm saying? But to throw him underneath the bus and just believe this broad over here and saying that, oh, him and fucking, you know what I'm saying, Diller did this to me. No, I don't believe that. No. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, regardless if I don't like you, you know what I'm saying, or you like your lyrical prowess, if you will, doesn't mean I wish the ill for you and you go to jail forever. No, no. Especially for false shit too. No. So I'll just tell Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, on a homie tip, like, hey, bro, you have a target on your front, heart, and back. They're going to hit you from all sides, bro. So make sure every move that you're making right now, and look at other moves you have made and see if you can't close those gaps. Because if you don't, all it takes is a crack here and a crack there, you know what I'm saying? And they'll exploit the shit out of it. So be safe, man. And to everybody else, deuces.